So I am starting this property tour on the Gold Coast of southwestern Ontario. Beautiful Lake Huron on something everybody wants, and that is sandy beach. This is an epic property tour. The property itself is exceptionally built, has one of the most private laneways you could possibly imagine, and surprises at every corner. Let's go. Welcome to Eventide. One of my favorite features of this property is the fact that you have this beautifully landscaped entranceway. It feels like you are entering the gates to something truly, truly special, and you are the last property at the end of the street, which gives you a ton of privacy. The sunshine and just everything that this property is about just makes you feel good, and we haven't even walked into the property yet. The grounds themselves are featuring an additional structure to the right of the main entryway, which could double as a workshop, a separate garage. You could do so many different things with it. Another massive benefit for you is they are willing to leave this property turnkey, literally give you everything that you need, including the lawn equipment, including the kayaks, the canoe, the log splitter if you want it, and all of the furniture and everything inside. Something to think about if you're looking for a cottage or a second property is, if you buy it and you want to enjoy the beaches, the last thing you want to worry about is ordering furniture. So that's something that could be done on this property. If you're looking to have it fully furnished as a primary residence, also an exceptional opportunity for you. So how much fun is this? How often do you get a triple car garage, let alone a separate garage? To the right of this space, you can actually park a full RV, a boat. I think you're starting to feel me in terms of the lifestyle that you could live if you own this property. Something else I need to point out, construction quality. There is a separate entrance to the basement. People that are looking for multi-generational living, maybe two families want to buy this together. You could have somebody live upstairs, you could have somebody occupy the entire downstairs and have the ability to enter and leave the property without having to disrupt each other. Think about that. You'll also notice the quality of the build of that second entrance is one of the best I've ever seen. I've seen other properties, not ones that I've sold, that have had issues with those, and it's definitely something you want to pay attention to. Not a problem in this property. And now it's time to cue the epic drone montage. Talk about views. I know we started this video looking at Lake Huron, but the interior of this house offers that. Left, right, and center. Let me get comfortable. Whew. I like some kitchens. One of my favorite things about the kitchen is the fact that you have a beautiful window that shows you that entranceway that we walked up. So when your guests are coming to visit, there's no surprises. You see them pulling up. They feel like they are showing up to a gala, maybe a gala of sunsets and sunlight, because when I turn around and I'm prepping and cooking, I get the view of beautiful Lake Huron. It is one of a kind. Another thing I have to mention is, given you have so many beautiful views of Lake Huron, you can go up on the viewing deck, you can be in the backyard. I'm gonna take you to the gorgeous fire pit. All of those areas have unobstructed views of the lake and the sunsets. A lot of times properties along Lake Huron are very difficult to be positioned to get all of that beautiful light, sunset, and the lake view, and this has that in spades. Form and function. The triple car garage I showed you actually leads right into this beautiful mudroom area. There's a second office slash bedroom slash, if you wanted to make a full secondary suite, this wing of the house is perfect for that. Lots of storage and function in this kitchen. Massive pantry, great dining area, and actually another thing I should point out is this house has multiple entrances and exits for people to come and go, because little kids could be playing outside, maybe the in-laws are sitting outside, you're watching the F1 race on this amazing TV, and this house allows for that fluidity of entertaining. Definitely one of the most epic features is this window. I could stand and stare at this all day long. You could try and give me a Picasso and I would still take this over that any day of the week. The fireplace is really interesting. It actually goes right into the primary. You have a beautiful viewing deck above that, but let's go to the primary first. Welcome to the Four Seasons. This primary is big enough that you could literally be here all year round. You should see this place in winter. Everybody talks about the sunsets in Grand Bend on Lake Huron. Clearly the beach is amazing. I love it up here in the winter time. The pace of life, it is peaceful, but it's super active. People are snowmobiling, they are snowshoeing, they're visiting places like the Pine Ridge Provincial Park, they're ice fishing, the restaurants, the art, the culture, the events, being along the Lake Huron coast. You'll find yourself driving up to Bayfield for a bite to eat, and then maybe heading up to Goderich. Next thing you know, you're going up to Collingwood and you're really enjoying lifestyle along all of Lake Huron, all the way up to Georgian Bay. It is frequent when you live and play in this area. I just found the best office on the planet. It literally has such an inspiring view. It is very peaceful sitting here. I think that's what a lot of people are searching for. They're looking for a better quality, a better pace of life. But sometimes they don't want to drive 3 or 4 hours all the way up to the Muskokas, or they don't want to pack their family up and get on an airplane and go down to Florida. We send referrals down to those places all the time. So if you need somebody in those areas, call me. But what I'm talking about is the ability to live, work, play in an area that is close to all the big cities, the London, the Kitcheners, the Sarnias, even the GTA. We are seeing a lot of relocations in this area coming down from Newmarket, Ottawa. People are starting to come here from Quebec. So keep in mind that if you're looking for a better pace of life and a great office, this is it. Not only do you have a better pace of life, you have a more fun pace of life. The lower level of this home has tons of natural light, really big egress windows, tons of additional sleeping quarters, and extra bathroom. And then behind me is a huge unfinished area for workshops, for paddle boards, for all the toys and everything you can imagine. This property literally has it all. I know we always talk about the grounds and the size of the property and the sandy beach and all the great features people come to Lake Huron for, but so many people need actual form and function, and this basement actually has it. This isn't a fairy tale ending. I do not know what is. I can see the sandy beach. I can see gorgeous Lake Huron. I feel like I can see Grand Bend from here. And if you're new to the channel or you don't know places like Grand Bend, Bayfield, or Lake Huron and why you might want to buy a property and invest in the area, make sure to connect with us at the information below. My wife's family goes back 6 generations. I've been selling this area for a decade plus. We're very familiar with it. Actually, on this channel, we have pros and cons videos, we have neighborhood tours, and all kinds of in-depth information. especially if you're buying lakefront. You want to know about water levels, you want to know about rules, regulations. We can help you with all that. The Prime team is set up to help you succeed. But for now, I just want to end this with a beautiful sunset, the ability for you to enjoy the view, and catch you on the next Prime property tour.